Good night, everyone. Oh my God, it's hot in here. All right, cool. Good evening, everyone. I'm on pretty late today, but I did want to do. Wanted to do this live. I'm already like pretty much in my PJs. I've already brushed my teeth. I am ready to go to bed, but I don't know. I felt called to do this live. I do have the chat off, so if you guys could hit the like button so we can get your energy in here, okay? For these to resonate with you. I'm going to be going from Aries to Pisces. This reading is going to be a bit different. I feel like we always like do cheese me on everyone else. You know, sometimes we need to kind of get the reality of things. So I'm just going to kind of go from Aries to Pisces, quick messages on like the truth, okay? Whatever wants to come out. For some of you, these messages can be regarding love. This could be regarding family. This could be regarding friends. So take it as it resonates. If you have watched the shorts on these that I did earlier today, you see that some of them can be very triggering. So if it doesn't resonate with you, then cool. And if it does, hopefully you get something out of it. Now to my new subscribers and to my new followers or people that are watching me right now, I do usually have the chats on, but I don't know, for some reason I felt like for these messages I didn't want them on, and it's late and I kind of want to get through all signs. So anywho, I do realize that I wanted to do something else. Hold on. There was like a shadow deck that I have that I really like, that I feel like would probably be good. I think I know most of them here. And you know what? I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. So I'll be looking at my PJs, guys. Since I don't have a mod in here, I'm going to write them all down because I be forgetting the order sometimes. It just makes it easier for me. And I'm going to probably keep track of the time this way, because I will timestamp these at the end. I hope you guys had a wonderful Monday. All right, cool. All right. The raw truth. Now, again, I don't know what's going to come out of these readings, so we're just going to take it as it goes. It'll be for some, the message will be for somebody. Let's start off with Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I wonder if I can be in the chat. No, there's no chat. Okay, so I can't even put like the sign. Okay, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's the... Okay. It may be about relationships, Aries. What is the raw truth that the Aries need to know at this moment? Five of Wands, Page of Cups, Eight of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys don't know how to apologize. Some of you guys don't know when to walk away maybe from certain arguments, certain fights. Yeah. And it's because a lot of you guys haven't ascended or haven't elevated. Okay. I mean, there's nothing uncommon for the Aries. I'm an Aries. Five of Wands. That's why I'm laughing. All right. Page of Swords, Page of Cups. Seven of Wands, Eight of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Three of Pentacles. The Hierophant, King of Wands, that's you, Aries. This truth is really about lessons. I mean, we could definitely make it very petty and just say, you know, you don't know how to walk away from certain arguments, certain pettiness, because Page of Swords, Five of Wands, Page of Cups, it gives me petty energy, and it's all because there is still some kind of lesson that a lot of us need to still learn. All right, with the Ten of Wands, you're gonna start realizing that once the battle becomes heavy, you can turn off the light, please. Once the battle becomes heavy, it's like Three of Pentacles. We're going to choose to fight what we need to fight and walk away from, you know, what really is no longer serving us. And that's how we're going to be kind of like out of our head, or not, or feeling a bit less repressed, or feeling less restricted, right? I also feel like there's an energy here of just drama. Maybe this could be a specific person that you're investing in that could be just full of drama that you're still holding on to. Okay, this could be definitely a father figure. This could be definitely someone, a parent. It could be, I mean, it could be so many people here. I have Libra energy, Aries energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, heavy Taurus energy. All right. This could be the energy of where you're investing in someone or situations or people that you truly need to walk away from. Okay. You truly need to learn lessons from. All right. Because it feels petty. It feels very full of conflict, full of burden. All right. And I feel like with the Eight of Cups in reverse, yeah, Three of Cups, it's a situation where you keep going, what you keep going back to. So take the energy as it resonates. This could definitely be someone right now in, like, it could be definitely like a love situation. All right. Because the Emperor is here. And it's almost like for some of you, and I think this came up in one of the, I want to say it's the fire signs. For some of you, or maybe that was the water sign. Some of you guys may have a strong water placement. This Emperor, whoever this is, this could be a love situation. This was someone that you were supposed to see as a season. All right, this was someone that you were supposed to literally like learn something from and walk away, not someone with the Eight of Cups in reverse, keep, you know, allowing to come back into your energy. I mean, people come back into your energy, or these karmics or whatever, it's because you haven't learned the lesson. But for some of you with the Seven of Pentacles, you've invested a lot of time in this energy. The Star, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Wands. Once, and again, it depends on where you are in your journey. I feel like there could be some kind of spiritual ascension or something spiritual that happens, Aries. And they do say that Aries are one of the, like, you know, the most, they're the babies of the zodiac. So that makes sense as to why they say sometimes, you know, Aries, they only have kind of like one life. Like, let's say, how could I explain this? So we're not like an old soul. We're kind of new on this in this lifetime. So there's a lot for us to learn, and hence our maybe immature energy. I get it. But I feel like once you hit some kind of ascension, or once there's some kind of spirituality here, what the High Priest is giving me spirituality, and you can take that however it is, it resonates for you, and there's some kind of growth, there's some kind of healing. I feel like we come out of that energy. What's the Five of Wands? The Hangman, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Empress. Some of you guys, this could definitely be something here with a mother figure. All right. Some of you guys don't have the best relationship, yeah, with a mother figure. All right. I feel like there's another message here. Some of you guys also, you could definitely be repeating a same pattern as a mother, okay, in your relationships. All right. With the Eight of Cups, allowing someone to keep coming back into your energy. Maybe this is something that has been going on in your in the woman lineage mostly, and this is something, a cycle that you haven't broken, where you're taken advantage of, or there's a lot of drama and you keep allowing someone to come back and burden you. There's something like that. I'm gonna try to keep these short because we could definitely talk about all this on and on and on. All right, let's see. What's the raw truth for the Aries? What's the raw truth for the Aries? Don't forget to hit the like button so I can get your energy in here, since the chats are off, for these to resonate with you. What's the raw truth for the Aries? What's the raw truth for the Aries? One more. Interesting. Interesting. The first one you got was toxic relationships. Exactly what I guess I could have just said in a nutshell. Toxic relationships. Okay. The things that you're holding on to. And again, this could definitely be family, friends, especially love. And then you have humiliation. So there could be a situation where you're holding on to someone that humiliates you. Okay. And you keep allowing this person to come, come back over and over again. For some of you, this could definitely be dark night of the soul. Yeah, for some of you guys, you may have to hit a dark night of the soul, or there's something that may come up from that is gonna have you come out a whole different person. Okay, I feel like some of you guys, this is something from like a mother's lineage. I don't know if your mother or your grandmother, they dealt with something similar, and you're repeating the same pattern. All right, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's the raw truth for the Taurus? What's the raw truth for the Taurus? Knight of Pentacles. The Moon. Two of Pentacles. Too many. The World and the Justice. The King of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Eight of Wands. Two of Cups. Seven of Swords. Interesting. Magician. And the Strength. Are these two people the same? Hermit. Yes or no? Five of Pentacles. No. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Four of Swords. Page of Swords. Queen of Cups. Emperor. Two of Wands. Some of you guys may be dealing with a third-party situation. Now, I'm not sure where you are, but I'm gonna take it as I initially felt. Like my intuition told me that some of you guys, I could be speaking to a masculine here that holds third-party situations, that doesn't feel content with one person. Okay, this could have been something where there was some kind of deception from your past. Some of you guys could have really fell in love, or this could have been a situation where I feel like I'm speaking to a masculine. I don't have to be. But somebody could have juggled you, Taurus, and then you started realizing that, you know what? You're just going to keep third parties, or you're going to keep women, or you're going to keep men, okay, around. Whether some of you guys this could be like a plan B. And all this is more so like to avoid, or to try to avoid some kind of attachment to one person, to always have like a void, or once if that person does something or doesn't work out, you have quickly to fill that void. It doesn't go that way. So it's almost like a rebound, to be honest. For some of you, this is definitely things that you need to heal from your past. For some of you, with do I see the Emperor here? I thought yeah, the Emperor's here. For some of you, as a child, you saw your own father do this. So you feel like this could be acceptable, or this is how life, it should be, or maybe this makes you more of a man. It doesn't feel like that. Okay, or this makes you more of a woman. It mostly feels as if some of you guys could have gone through some kind of cheating. Some of you guys could have definitely dealt with some kind of, somebody betrayed your trust that you really loved. Okay, and that triggered you to now almost like not trust, or almost like keep a plan B, or almost like keep shallow relationships, or not give yourself fully, or not commit to just one person. Okay, because you don't want to feel like that again. Some of you guys really fell head over heels over someone, and that person kind of changed. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Cups, on how you maybe look at love, how you look at relationships, how you look at family, how you look at women. All right, for some of you, the way you look at women is the way your father figure look at women. All right, now I know that I made this a lot as a masculine, because that's the energy I got, but you could definitely take that as it resonate. All right. And some of you guys are definitely going to be restricted when it has to do to your wish fulfillments, because it's almost like by doing this, you're really never going to be emotionally satisfied. It's only going to be in a very superficial level, never deep at a deep level. Now, that was pretty quick. That was a pretty quick message. I don't know. These are not going to hit for everyone. Okay, these are not going to resonate with everyone. These are going to be probably very specific. I don't even know why I chose this topic. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Try to do something different. All right. What's the message for the Taurus? We'll get back to our toxicity, talking about other people. Don't worry. Tomorrow. What is the raw truth for the Taurus? Depending on how much likes I get, we'll continue doing this, randomly. What's the raw truth for the Taurus? There it goes. Toxic relationship again. Jesus. I guess that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. And lack of self-confidence, past lessons. You see, it has certainties. Yes, betrayal. Bingo. Okay, bingo. Bingo. Dark passengers here. This says, I create a sympathy, inner dialogue, dependency. Woo! Transgenerational karma. Wow. Damn, we hit all the freaking bullet points pretty much. Abandonment. Some of you guys, again, this could be some kind of transgenerational karma that you're going to be dealing with, or maybe that you dealt with. Okay. But I do feel like betrayal, certainties, and past lessons. This speaks about some kind of betrayal that you did experience from the past. Okay, and that's why you lack some kind of self-confidence, and maybe that's why you keep toxic relationships or superficial ones. Okay, well, that was that. All right, Gemini, 1643. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's the raw truth for the Geminis? What's the raw truth for the Geminis? I look so fat in this sweater. This is ridiculous. I know I gained weight, but damn. What's the hidden truth for, what's the raw truth for the Geminis? Queen of Swords, Magician, Moon, and a Knight of Wands. Queen of Cups. Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups, High Priestess. Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords, Temperance. Some of you guys are dealing with a narcissist or someone here that feels like they're slick, or, I mean, for some of you, this person is getting away with murder. All right, some of you guys are definitely dealing currently with a third party. And with the Knight of Wands, the Temperance, and the Wheel of Fortune, you feel like you can change a situation by staying in it. High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. Yes. Knight of Cups. I feel like as someone, this is very specific. Some of you guys could be in a relationship, or this could be past energy. All right, where it's I feel like you're turning a blind eye. I'm gonna be quite honest, because with the Queen of Swords is very savvy. The Queen of Swords knows. The Queen of Swords is logic. And then the High Priestess clarifying it is almost like you're keeping quiet on something that you already know. All right, with the Seven of Pentacles, the Magician, you keep pouring. You see how the Magician is like pouring into a situation. You keep investing into a situation. Some of you guys are wives or husbands. It gives me more like female energy. It doesn't have to be. You keep pouring into a relationship that with the King and the Queen of Swords, probably this situation has already been done and over. All right. Some of you guys may be staying in this situation because of the years invested. Ten of Pentacles, family, kids, whatever the case may be. But with the Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands, you're not giving up because you feel like the Eight of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Maybe you feel like someone can make some kind of change, some kind of detour. Maybe if I hang in there a little bit longer, this person will change. They'll take an action. All right. Some of you guys may feel like you don't want someone to go, and it's almost like you don't want the next person to win, or probably someone else to have your person. All right. I do feel like with the Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords, and a Five of Swords, this is almost like you don't want to give someone that benefit, or you don't want to give that, I don't know, something like that. You don't want someone to like win, or you want to win at all cost or something. So you keep yourself and you keep pouring not only, your investment and your time, but your love into something here. That with the 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, it's almost like you're living in some kind of illusion. There's already been a Tower moment in the 10 of Cups. There's a faulty foundation here. The World, Page of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. Yeah, it's like this situation has already kind of taken its course. It's like deep, beating a dead horse. Page of Wands, 3 of Cups, though, but you keep running back to it. The Hermit, the 2 of Cups, and the Strength. You keep hanging on to it for dear life. Now, for some of you, could be all energetically. I'm not really getting that. I'm getting someone that's sitting currently in a situation where they're not happy, or sitting in a situation where they know this is happening. Some of you guys even had communication from a third party here with the 5 of Cups, 8 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Yeah. Some of you guys, so a person could have stepped out in a relationship, 4 of Pentacles. They could have a whole other family. They could have a children outside this marriage. 2 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands, and you refuse to see it. I don't feel like you refuse to see it. I think you refuse to accept it. Yikes. I know these are going to be triggering, guys. Now, this may not be for you. This could be for your auntie. All right. What's the raw truth for the Geminis? If I get toxic relationships one more time. One more. Okay, I'll take all these. The first one I saw is evading happiness. Okay? Evading happiness. And you got a snake here. You got self-sabotage, negative free will, and secrets. That gives me all that third-party energy, especially with the snake here. All right. I feel like you are evading happiness. Okay. You are, I feel like, stopping your happiness. You're trying to avoid some kind of happiness here. There is secrets here. Okay. But there's some kind of self-sabotaging your future or what you could be going towards, because you do create some kind of maybe negative free will kind of illusion. Almost saying like you don't have a choice, but you need to stay in the situation. There's no choice or there's no way out. Unbalanced ego, toxic relationships. There it goes. For some of you, believe it or not, this is a protective show, because it's almost like, well, it's better to know the old devil, right? Energy sponge and duality. For some of you, it is definitely a relationship, and this person is draining you. Rejection and dark passenger. Some of you guys were told that nobody's ever going to want you, or who's going to want you, or something like that. So you stick to what you feel is a relationship. You stick to what you already know. Cancer. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's the raw truth for the Cancers? What's the raw truth for the Cancers? Somebody may have like a neck tattoo. Four of Pentacles and the Judgment. 4 of Swords. 3 of Swords. So there's still something you haven't healed from, Cancer. 4 of Cups, yeah. Something that you may have buried. 4 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Judgment, the Star, Ace of Wands, 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Some of you guys love attention. Some of you guys get validated based on attention. It doesn't have to be like sexual attention or from the opposite sex. It could just be in general. This could also be like wanting attention from your boss, okay? Wanting attention at work, all right? And this could definitely be because you're trying to fill some kind of void that wasn't, there's some kind of void here. 4 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, Magician, Judgment, and the Star, 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, and Ace, okay? Ace of Swords. And the World. Where's the Cancer in all this? 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Hangman, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Hermit. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. So you're stuck in a situation here. Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. High Priestess, Emperor, and the Ten of Wands. I feel like I'm getting a lot, like, who got this energy? Almost repeating like same patterns of like parents or a mother. I'm getting the same energy. On where there's something here that's not like an equal give and take. I feel like you give more than what you receive. It's almost like having some kind of expectation for someone. Some of you guys could be in relationships that you're not happy in, but again, there's this like made up expectation of what this person could be or should be, and maybe you feel like, you know, this is something about you changing them or getting some kind of recognition from them. There's some kind of stuck energy here, Cancer, on your end. There's something about I don't know why I'm getting such a specific message, like a grandmother from your father's side. What are they holding on to? The Page of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Fool. So you refuse to free yourself from a situation. You refuse to free yourself from some kind of confusion. There's some kind of delusion here. Queen of Cups. This could definitely be in a love situation. What's the Five of Swords? The Lovers. There could be some kind of outside interference, but I'm still getting the same. I mean, I can get so many different scenarios. The end result is still the end result. Not having healed some kind of past trauma, and it just keeps you in some kind. Maybe this is like an abandonment issue thing. This could also be some kind of with the Hermit, Nine of Pentacles, self-esteem issue. King of Cups, that's you. Some of you guys may like a lot of attention from men. So this is giving me like some kind of validation that you need. You got the Emperor, the King of Cups, and I thought I saw the King of Pentacles here as well. Let me get another spread. This was everywhere. Let me get a more specific spread for you, Cancer. What's the raw truth for the Cancers? Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Five of Swords wants to come out reversed. Three of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups, Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Three of Swords. There is some kind of lack of self-confidence here. Some of you guys feel like you may need to always entertain people or entertain, I don't know, there's something here of wanting attention, okay? Some of you guys could be sitting in relationships and still yearn attention from others. All right, Five of Pentacles. This could also be, you know what, a self-sabotaging kind of energy. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Eight of Swords, Tower. Yeah, High Priestess. This could definitely be some kind of self-sabotaging situation, especially if you're sitting in a good situation. It's almost like not being fulfilled 100%. Ace of Pentacles, the Star, and the Four of Swords. Five of Wands, Two of Swords. Not really seeing what's in front of you, what's presented to you, or what you have currently at the moment. Some of you guys may have some kind of overly sexualized, yeah, the Sun and the Devil. Some kind of overly sexualized kind of, there's some kind of over-sexualized here energy. Three of Pentacles, Magician, and the Ten of Swords. What's the Three of Pentacles, Magician? Emperor. And there's something here about a father figure. I don't know why I'm getting so much paternal. There's some kind of maybe betrayal from a father figure. And I'm really not trying to go deep into this. So, yeah. This just turned very dark. And I really didn't want to go there. Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Justice. Some of you guys just need to control on how you give to people and make sure you're giving to people accordingly. You know, make sure it's reciprocated. What you give, what you receive, you know, is what you're giving. All right. Some of you guys, there could be like a therapy that's recommended here. Okay. What's the hidden truth for the Cancers? Dark Passenger. Creating some kind of like sympathetic inner dialogue. Some of you guys may try to always like convince yourself that you're a certain kind of way or something like that because of your past or something that you went through. So it's like victim mentality. Lack of self-love, impatience, and narcissist faults, manipulation. Family loyalty, there it goes. There could have been some kind of manipulation from family. All right. Lack of self-love. Yeah, there is definitely some kind of self-esteem here issue. But this is deeply rooted. I want to say, I don't know, for some of you, it's definitely from a father figure. I don't know who the heck these are gonna resonate with, but Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's the dark truth? What's the dark truth? I don't know, why did I say dark? What's the raw truth? I think because I said this got dark real quickly. Okay, what's the raw truth for the Leos? The Seven of Swords, King of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, High Priestess, Hermit, Three of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm getting like so much like repeated messages. King of Swords. Some of you, there's some kind of betrayal in a marriage that you could have gone through that left you like distraught. All right, and I get it for the Leos. This could be, if you're like a real Leo and you're very confident, this could definitely leave you distraught here. Not understanding like why it happened, or you know why, I guess the why, right? There could have been someone that left you for someone else here. Ten of Swords, yeah, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Three of Wands. I feel like you're still dealing with it, Leo. Hangman. And this could definitely have some kind of stagnancy when it comes to wish fulfillment. So I'm going to give you an example. It's almost like, even though this could have happened, like, let's just say 5 years ago, or no, I don't want to say that long. Maybe like, let's say a year or two ago. And it's like, you're out there. It's like, you don't feel some kind of emotional connection to people. Or maybe you just, and the temperance is here, is like, you just need to be patient. Maybe feeling like, okay, well, that was my end all be all. Like, that's it. You know, I'm never going to feel again. Some of you guys really hold up a very, very high wall. Okay, and you only give the Six of Pentacles. You only give Page of Cups. You know, very minimal of yourself. All right? But this is because you want to create some kind of safe space for something here not to happen again. Now, this could be past energy, right? But there is definitely something here from your past. It felt like a marriage that left you distraught. The Five of Cups. Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Some of you guys feel very emotionally detached. Okay, or you feel cold, like you can never feel again. Nine of Cups, Temperance. Yeah, Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles. So it's like you hold back. You hold back from people. Now, if this is not a betrayal from a love situation, this could be a betrayal from someone that you just truly loved. All right, and I feel like there's a lot of guard here. There's a lot of Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles, like not wanting to let people in, maybe judging people way too quickly. But this is all the defense mechanism. Three of Swords, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Ooh, no, this was a third party that you dealt with, Leo. Somebody got cheated on here. And it really, you know, took, and it's normal. Normal, obviously, right? Ace of Wands, Empress. Some of you guys were pregnant when this happened. So this definitely created some kind of trauma. Emperor, yes, Nine of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you guys, you felt like your person did this, you know, to your family. Abandoned. This could have been some kind of like abandonment of a home with children or pregnancy. This person really triggered your abandonment issues. Some of you guys felt like you were going to die. Like, that's how bad the pain was, right? All right. What's the raw truth for the Leos? Injustice. Other people are my allies, you see? Injustice. So this is someone that is definitely keeping their guard up to people because of some kind of injustice. Some of you guys may see other people as your enemy, and it could be like love situations. So it's like, I don't want to get too close. Duality. This is also understanding that you create your own inner balance, right? Somebody can't do that for you. All right. And dark passenger, same thing. That's sympathetic dialogue, feeling bad for yourself. Dependency. Yeah, there's a lot of like emotional dependency here. All right. All right, Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's the raw truth for the Virgos? What's the raw truth for the Virgos? Don't forget to hit the like button so I can get your energy in here for these to resonate, especially since the chats are closed. What's the raw truth for the Virgos? Four of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Lovers. Queen of Swords. And the Ten of Wands. So you're carrying some kind of grudge. You keep looking back at something, Virgo. Four Swords. Yeah, that you haven't healed from, that you haven't moved on from. Even though this situation has moved on from you, or you could have moved away from the situation, you still carry some kind of burden. This could have been from a marriage. Okay, you could be divorced. Six of Cups, yeah. Queen of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Swords. And the Magician. I feel like you carry this burden. Some of you guys may overwork, or some of you guys may work to like bury yourself. It's almost like you don't want to face something. You don't want to deal with something at the forefront. You can keep on pushing it to the back burner. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, King of Wands, Three of Wands, yeah, Nine of Cups. This could definitely be somebody departing or someone leaving. This could have been a husband, a wife. Okay, there could have been some kind of third-party situation here as well. But I feel like the issue here is that you don't want to look at something. You keep pushing something to the back burner. You keep pushing something to like the side. And it's almost like you keep like acting as if everything is well when this situation hasn't even been dealt with internally as yet. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. Some of you guys are this even stops you from or blocks you. I mean, you can literally be the one not going out there to experience new things with the Ace of Wands, new passions, whatever that may be. All right. Or this could definitely be some kind of energetic block because you have Intemperance, Two of Swords. Yeah. And the Fool, release yourself from this. Okay. Knight of Swords, Justice, and the Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys, you know, there could be you may need therapy. Okay. This could have been definitely something that from a divine masculine. Okay. This could have been definitely a marriage, an Emperor, Empress, you know, some kind of love situation. For some of you, you're wanting to manifest this kind of situation. You want to manifest your person, but there's something that hasn't been dealt with as yet. That you keep also looking back at. You keep looking back at. You look back at it, but what you're pushing to the back burner is to actually work at it. The actual effort to work at it. If that makes sense. You keep looking at the problem, or you keep, you know, looking at it, the discontent, and you know that you got to heal from it, but it's like, I'll do that some other time, right? It's not actually working through it. the raw truth for the Virgos? Personal karma. Past lessons and duality. Yeah, knowing the balance. Some of you guys may guilt yourself on a situation. That's why you keep looking back at it. Here goes that sympathy dialogue again. Some of you guys may feel guilt on a situation, or this could have been a situation of like, why not me, or something like that, or why me, or why not me, whatever resonates with you. Nice personal karma here. Some of you guys needed to go through some kind of toxic relationship with personal karma here in order to clear off some kind of personal karma. Energy sponge, yeah. In other words, this situation was meant for you to experience. It was meant for you to experience, or you could have had definitely some kind of karmic depth. Why are my eyes itching? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the Libs. For the Libs. What's the raw truth? What is the raw truth for the Libs? Eight of Wands. The Star. Oh my God. My eyes are itching. No, I don't want these. The Devil. The Five of Wands. And the Page of Swords. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Strength. 2 of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Very straightforward. Some of you guys you still investing in a toxic situation. There's a karmic cycle here, Libra. Some of you guys feel thrills on a toxic situation, or you like toxicity. I'm gonna be quite honest, and I'm not even trying to be funny. Some of us just don't know how to, maybe you don't know what a healthy relationship is like, and you feel like this is what love should be like, or this is normal. 6 of Wands, yeah. It's like 3 of Wands, Lovers, yeah. There's a lot of, what's this, Devil energy? 2 of Cups, the Moon, and the 9 of Pentacles. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody that could be playing on your self-esteem, or they feed off of it, or they feed off of some kind of low self-esteem, or I don't know, I feel like they prey on it or something like that. Some of you guys may deal with a lot of toxicity in a relationship, but to the outside world, 6 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands, things are just dandy. Things are just happy. People would never know. Which I get it, as it should be, but definitely not dealing with this kind of situation at home. The whole point is the situation at home. But it just seems like to everybody like this, you guys are like the perfect couple or something like that. Again, this could be past energy. It doesn't have to be something now. All right. There's some kind of 7 of Swords. Yeah, there could be a third party. There's definitely a secret. There's a mistress here that can be getting in the way of your relationship. Okay, so where's the Libra in all this? 7 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 3 of Cups, Chariot, Temperance, and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like, Libra, you're not in your energy as yet, or maybe this was you back in the day, or whatever the case may be. But the Chariot, Temperance, and the Queen of Swords, this is you needing to move towards your healing, needing to turn your back on this toxic energy. I am getting, for some of you, you could be the side piece. You could be the third party. 9 of Wands, Emperor, 7 of Wands. Empress is, where's the Libra in all this? 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Some of you guys are the third party. And there's a blockage here because you're holding yourself up, because some of you guys feel like you may get more out of some kind of situation that you're in. All right, but it doesn't seem like it. So this is creating some kind of blockage. So I feel like maybe you can get more out of the person that you're dealing with if you're the third party. Okay, now that's not going to be for everyone. So some of you guys are okay, or you're sitting in some kind of toxicity, some kind of stagnant relationship that is not moving anywhere. Now, for others of you, you can be this Empress. That is your energy. That's Libra energy. So for some of you, you're dealing with someone that has you stuck into some kind of third party situation. And there's like a fear here to kind of be dependent or be on your own with the moon and the nine of pentacles. Ace of cups, go towards, something else, or just be happy on your own. There's some kind of like, maybe some kind of like nine of pentacles and the devil, codependency here. Seven of pentacles, five of swords, yeah, that. So you keep investing into something that is pretty much already done, and investing into something that it's already dead, with the king and the queen of swords, yeah. All right, what's the raw truth for the Libras? What's the raw truth for the Libras? Fear of separation and repetitive patterns. There it goes. Okay, and then you got at the bottom of the deck, negative free will, evading happiness. So there's something that's blocking your happiness right now. And for some of you, it is fear of the unknown, of leaving the situation behind, to not really know what's going on, right? It's so easy to be in your comfort. It's so easy to stay there because you know it, right? You don't know you don't know the other side of it, right? Of getting out. And this is definitely some kind of repetitive pattern. For some of you, this is definitely a repetitive generational pattern. Okay, so that is the karmic cycle. The repetitive pattern with the snake is the karmic cycle. Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, Venus. What's the raw truth for the Scorpios? Five of swords. Jeez. Okay. Ace of cups, nine of wands. And the king of swords. Oh, so you're holding on to an asshole here, Scorpio. You're holding on to someone mean, someone maybe nasty that speaks down to you. Who in the world is this? Five of swords. Somebody that can be playing mind games. Yeah, five of wands. Someone that likes to be petty and playing mind games. This person could be low-key abusive. And I don't mean to laugh at that at all. I hope that's not the case. The world. Yeah, nine of wands. Eight of pentacles. You keep trying to work at something with someone, holding on to some kind of relationship. Some of you guys is definitely for the stability, wanting justice in the situation, okay? But this person is who this person is. All right, this person could definitely be a husband or a wife. Six of cups. Yeah, three of swords. You may not want to leave for the children or the family. Death. Six of cups. There it goes. Wheel of fortune. Five of cups. And the chariot. What's the five of cups? Two of swords. Nine of cups. Some of you guys don't see wish fulfillment on the other side. Some of you guys refuse to see that this isn't wish fulfillment. And this all comes from some kind of healing energy that you need to do. Some kind of balancing out the energies. I'm getting so much mother figure here. Something here with a mother figure. Your mother could have gone through the same experience as you have. Some of you guys, you saw this behavior as a child or from a mother figure. Why is this Empress here? Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there was some kind of maybe lack of self-confidence from your mom. Eight of Swords, Four of Cups. Some of you guys, your mom, there's some kind of like macho, or I'm sorry, this could be a culture thing too. And if it is, I'm sorry if I'm touching even the subject, but let's just think of it as more of, there could have been something that you could have seen your mother, like someone kept talking down, like your father or whoever kept talking down. And, this is something that we were conditioned, like, this is okay. This behavior, it's okay. Yeah, Judgment, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Some of you guys could have been conditioned to stick to it, stick through it, because you have a family. Or some of you guys don't want to leave because you have a family with this person. Some of you guys also may feel like, well, this is definitely going to be a failure in my books if I leave this situation. For some of you guys, you were really, some of you, I'm getting so much sorry. Some of you guys, your parents held you up to such a high standard that you feel like if this is the end of it, this would be some kind of disappointment. Let's see. What's the message for the Scorpio? Oh my God, I really didn't think these were going to be dark. I really thought we were going to be talking about like some hating ass friend around you or something like that. Like, ooh. For the Scorpio, what's the raw truth? Yikes. Family loyalty. Holy shit. I'm sorry, I had to curse. Inner pain. Family loyalty and inner pain. There it goes. Some of you guys, I don't know. I'm getting such a strong, and I don't even know if I should go there. I won't say it, but I will tell you this. Some of you guys are conditioned, or there's something where you need to make your family proud, or there's something like that. You owe your family loyalty by staying in a situation that you may not be happy in. Now, I don't feel like you owe, maybe some of you guys, you feel you owe your kids this. But for some of you, you owe your parents. You don't want to disappoint them. I don't know. I'm getting so specific. I'm going to move on. 5134. Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's the raw truth? What is the raw truth? Don't forget to hit the like button, please, so we can get your energy in here for these to resonate with you. Since I don't have the chat on open. Okay. Oh, Sag. What's the raw truth? 10 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Some of you guys could have gone through something very traumatic as a child. This could have happened to a brother. Okay, I'm sorry. This is very sad. There could have been something very traumatic as a child here, Sag. 10 of Swords, some kind of betrayal or very like big pain. This could have been from a mother figure or someone here that you loved very much, that you felt should have been very nurturing. Knight of Pentacles, High Priestess. This is definitely something that you keep to yourself. You don't talk about it. 6 of Cups. 2 of Swords. Yeah. You block this side of whatever this is out. 6 of Swords. You block this. You block this memory and you move on very logically. 4 of Cups. Yeah, 9 of Cups and act like everything is all fine and dandy. Something is very, very hard here. 5 of Cups. Oh, I knew it. Something is very sad. Something is very depressing. Okay, maybe you're not depressed right now is what I'm saying, but you're definitely Queen of Swords. You definitely move past something very quietly. You tiptoe around a very strong, like a very big pain. This is something big, okay, from your childhood. This is some kind of betrayal here from Queen of Cups, someone that you loved very much. Okay, someone that you maybe admired or you looked up to. Some of you guys could have lost like a sibling as a child. I'm so sorry if this is the case, okay? And I get it. I guess the whole bottom point is that this is something you definitely need to work through, Sag. This is something definitely that you need to talk to someone about. Definitely, yeah, Page of Cups, 10 of Wands to release the burden. Okay, strength to start gaining some kind of clarity or heal from this situation. Because I do feel like with Death and the 4 of Swords, Knight of Swords, yeah, 8 of Cups, it's not, you can't just emotionally detach without, it's creating some kind of block here for you. 7 of Wands, the Moon, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. It can create some kind of blockage when it comes to other relationships, when it comes to friendships. It could create so much blockages financially. Okay, this is something that you definitely have to work through. Definitely someone, this is very specific, like a therapist or something like that. 7 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this could have definitely taken a toll in relationships that you were in. Maybe you were misunderstood. And this is the reason why. Maybe you didn't understand why some certain relationships failed or something like that, or there was so much drama. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, Justice and the 8 of Wands. I feel like some of you guys want justice in a situation. There's some kind of underlying anger here. Okay, this is so specific. This was quick. All right, for the Sag, what's the raw truth for the Sag? Fear of judgment and criticism. Okay, some of you guys hold this, whatever this is, close to you. You don't talk about it because you don't want people to judge you or criticize you. For some of you, this is why you don't even seek the professional help. So it's like you tolerate whatever this is. Humiliation and inner pain. Inhibiting comfort zone. Some of you guys just don't want to get out of that comfort zone to face whatever this is because it is very uncomfortable to face it. It's very uncomfortable to speak about it. It's a pain that now you have to bring up to the surface when you keep pushing it down. Sag, this is big. All right. Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I miss you guys in the chat. I really do. But see how we're just scrolling right through these. I don't know. I felt like this maybe we needed to kind of like, you know, I didn't want to get distracted. I wanted to deliver the message. It's late as well. But I just also felt like we needed to kind of like hush the noise out, if that makes sense, especially when it came to these messages. But anyways, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's the raw truth? Page of Cups and the Magician. Hermit. The Emperor and the Moon. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Magician, Five of Wands, the Hermit, Six of Swords, the Emperor. You could have had a father figure here that didn't believe in you. Some of you guys, this definitely could be daddy issues, okay? There could have been there's some kind of stagnancy here from a masculine energy, but it feels like a father figure. Almost saying, you know what this reminds me of the Biggie song is like, you know, I mean, I can't even think about what Biggie said. You guys can definitely, but definitely saying like people don't, like you're never going to be shit or something like that. Some of you guys could, this is a different message. Some of you guys could also still be dealing with the pain of losing someone. A father figure too, but I'm not really getting that so much. I'm mostly getting someone here that was very mean. Who's this Emperor? Six of Cups. Oh my God. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Somebody that should have been some kind of positive change to you. Somebody should have taught you love. Somebody should have given you love, not pain. Somebody should not be talking down to you. This is very specific. Some of you guys, this is a masculine that really could have changed your perception on certain things. And it's giving me father figure very heavily. This could definitely be an absent father figure or someone that should have better off been absent because they did nothing to kind of help you. They pretty much, Five of Swords, Three of Swords, Hangman. They shift some kind of perception that you have now on life or love or certain situations, but they made it a very negative one. Maybe by down talking you, or I don't know what this person did. All right, but Seven of Wands, Temperance, and the Moon. This is also a situation that you keep, you know, it's again, all these are coming up because these are situations that are probably super deep in that we're not bringing up to the surface. And we don't want to face Page of Swords. The Temperance and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is something that we have to heal, but we're blocking this part. The Chariot, the Sun, the King of Cups, and the Devil. This could definitely bring some kind of negative, I don't know why I want to say connotation. What noise is that? Some kind of negativity on how you see love. For some of you, if you're a masculine, you saw your father figure do certain things and maybe you repeat those certain things on how you look at women. Or this could be on how you, again, if you're a female, whatever the case may be, this is on how you see love, how you look at love, there's some kind of shift in perception of the role that someone played in your life, a father figure or a parental or someone that's, you know, in your childhood that played a big role now with the Devil and the King of Cups, the Sun and the Chariot on how you look at life, how you look at love, how you maybe look at other people. Three of Wands, the Lovers, Three of Cups, Two of Swords, Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Some of you guys may keep third-party situations or something like that. Some of you guys could be very avoidant also. Three of Wands on how, on not making sure not to attach certain feelings to certain people or something like that. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but there's like an alarm. I don't know from where, but it's so annoying. All right, for the Capricorn, what's the raw truth for the Capricorn? Toxic relationships and the head. Give me one more. Evasive, self-evasion. You know what? I need to go back to the book on this one because I don't remember what the head was about. I forgot all about that. I'm drawing a blank. I think something is like rearing its head or something like that. I could be wrong. We are destined to evolve side by side, but you don't want to be led by me. When you feel my presence, question what frightens you and ask yourself why you need your comfort zones. Yeah, this is something. Yeah, this is definitely something about limiting beliefs here. This is something about like your past coming to a head, like bearing its head. And it's almost like there's some kind of protection here to where, I don't know, it's like you keep something, you keep some kind of renewal or moving forward at bay, because this means that you're gonna have to face some kind of past trauma or some kind of trauma here. One more. So yeah, there's some kind of evasion here. Yeah, protective shell. Protective shell. It's like avoiding certain things so that you don't have to get as deep. Avoiding, like, I don't know how to explain it, like the new, or just staying into some kind of comfort zone because that's where you feel safe. And it's like not living to your full potential with self-evasion, lack of self-confidence, past lessons, humiliation. Yeah. Okay. 607. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the raw truth for the Aquarius? What's the raw truth for the Aquarius? What's the raw truth? Five of Cups, Justice, Six of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Oh, Seven of Cups, Five of Cups, Hierophant, Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands, Magician, Seven of Cups, Three of Cups. Some of you guys, Four of Cups. There's something that's really being done straight in your face. Something you know exactly what is supposed to happen or what it is, but you turn a blind eye with the Two of Swords. Somebody could have betrayed you. A Knight of Wands and a Ten of Swords. Yeah, the Moon, Nine of Pentacles. And instead of kind of approaching that person, or instead of how could I explain this, confronting this person, you start blaming yourself with the Moon and the Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit. What could I have done different? Maybe it was me. Like, I'm gonna give an example. This, I don't know, there's an alarm here, it's hurting my ear. This could be an example of like a third party situation, let's say, right? That you could have dealt in, somebody could have cheated on you or somebody could have betrayed you, and you automatically blamed yourself for this situation. This could have been a marriage. Yeah, high priestess. This could have been in some kind of twin flame situation. This is so specific. 7 of Wands. Yeah, Queen of Wands and the star here. Somebody could have had like a whole child or a whole family on the outside. There could have been some kind of side piece energy here. Okay, where's your Aquarius in all this? 4 of Wands, Lovers, Knight of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. So you're the one that was trying to work out the family. You're the one that could have been married to this person. All right, so maybe you questioned yourself or you blamed yourself on what you could have done. Maybe you question your physical. You question on what you could have done different. So you put the blame on yourself rather than what this person or this person or something like that. Hangman, yeah, 6 of Cups and the Chariot. You know, maybe I should have done this. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe this person cheated on me because I was too argumentative or I fought too much. Or maybe I wasn't their wish fulfillment physically. So this is something somebody did to you, but you put yourself down in this situation. This is very specific. Some of you guys, this is a narcissist doing this to you, and you allow this person to 5 of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Justice make you feel guilty on something that they did. I don't know any Aquarius like this. The Aquarius I know, this is not them. I mean, we're doing the raw truth, so this could be things that maybe, you know, we don't see in Aquariuses, but yeah, right, we all have those sides that people don't see. This could have been some kind of deep inner thought. What's the raw truth for the Aquariuses? Are you guys going to hate me after these readings? Secrets. There you go. There it goes. Secrets. The Head. Here it goes again. I'm not taking that one. I don't know. I don't feel like that was... Let me get 2 more. Self-evasion, unbalanced ego, and manipulation. Interesting. Personal karma. Yeah, some of you guys really blame yourself for this situation. That's interesting. Because this would be the opposite of someone being egotistical. So I guess that is your unbalanced ego. Right? This is also like maybe question yourself on your beauty, because as I'm looking at this, like this is like crying over its flowers, like, okay, this could also be a form of manipulation, believe it or not. This is how you can actually control something. If you take blame for it, you control it. And it's like, okay, well, you kind of assigned already, well, this happened because, you know, I could, you know, I was too skinny, or I was too fat, or I was too this, or I was too that, or something like that. Self-sabotage. Bingo. That's the answer. But self-sabotaging, not relationships, it's you. So sabotaging your own self. 23. All right, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Pisces. What's the raw truth for the Pisces? What's the raw truth for the Pisces? Don't forget to hit the like button, please, so we can get your energy in here. What's the raw truth for the Pisces? Seven of Wands, the Sun, Knight of Wands, a lot of passion. Okay, 4 of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands, the Sun, 4 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. Interesting. Queen of Swords. Oh. Okay, where's the Pisces in this? Empress, 8 of Swords, and the Death. Pisces, do you not want to let someone go? But in the midst of it, you're actually making this, if this is your situation where you're not wanting to let some kind of player go, okay, Knight of Wands, King of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, you could be stuck to someone because of some kind of sexual energy that you and this person have. So this could be, not to say there's not love here, but there's could be more of like a lust rather than love. For some of you here, there's a third party with the Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. Okay, but this is creating, and this is making you come up in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Some kind of like just you in reverse, you not even being in your power. With the Queen of Swords making you cold and bitter. A certain situation is making you cold and bitter. What is the situation here? Be very clear, please. Two of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So something that you're definitely fully aware of. Oh, okay. This could be a situation where there is a masculine or your partner working on something else here, or the Lovers. Yep, strength. This person could definitely have someone else they're trying to work things out with. All right. Some of you guys, so you stay stuck in a situation with the Death here that needs to end. Death. Yeah, Eight of Cups that you need to walk. I feel like some of you guys really, there's some kind of fear of leaving this. Or there's some kind of fear of ascension. Why is the Hierophant? Six of Cups. Some of you guys may be fearing it because there's children involved. So even though Five of Cups, you're not happy in the situation, Nine of Wands, you won't release it. Why? Six of Swords, the Tower, Nine of Cups, because you feel like this person is wish fulfillment. You feel like maybe in time this person can learn some kind of lesson and learn to be King and the Queen of Cups, love you, or, you know, give to you, or give to you the same way. Three of Swords, Ten of Wands, and Three of Cups, or release the third party. All right, King of Wands. I could be speaking to a Pisces that's a side piece. It doesn't necessarily have to be the one married. Five of Wands, the Star, and the World. Yeah, some of you guys feel like you can change someone here. All right, but the whole thing is that with the Queen of Cups in reverse, you're showing up as the emotionally manipulative one, or you're showing up reverse, not even your energy, becoming cold. I feel like that was very short. This may not resonate with everybody, so please don't chop my head off. Anything else? Seven of Wands and the Three of Cups. What's the raw truth for the Pisces? Nine of Pentacles. Nope. Sorry. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and 10 of Pentacles. Seven of Wands, Chariot. Something is definitely not moving forward. It could be for your own protection. Ace of Swords, the Sun, the King of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Justice. What is the Three of Cups, the Judgment, and the Three of Cups and the Sun? Death. Yeah, something is like definitely over. Seven of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and a Nine of Cups. Some of you guys really feel that maybe you can shift someone's perception and change them. Three of Swords, the Lovers, Eight of Pentacles, if you keep working at it. Some of you guys may also justify somebody's actions, like the person that you're with actions for what they're doing. Or there's some kind of like creating some kind of illusion of what this person could be. Maybe they don't even have the capacity of being that. For the Pisces, what's the raw truth? Imposter syndrome. Negative free will. So there's some kind of lack of, there's some kind of self-limiting belief here. Injustice. Prophetic paths. Limiting beliefs. Exactly what I said. And self-sabotage. That's it. Unbalanced ego. Abandonment. So scared of abandonment because some kind of lack of self-love. But there's some kind of limiting belief. Some of you guys may feel like this is your end-all be-all. Or some of you guys feel like maybe there's nothing else out there for you. What is the prophetic past? I've never gotten that one before. Something that, let's see. $106. I don't believe in the present moment or in the future. My eyes are constantly fixed on the past. I rise when you no longer believe in yourself and think your future will be identical to what you've already experienced. Interesting. Okay, so you keep thinking that something is going to keep repeating itself. So you stay stuck in it. Give me one on this. Yeah, unease. Some of you guys don't like the unknown. Protective shell, personal karma, fear of separation, and lack of self-confidence. Yeah, you don't want to let this person go. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you that were here, want to wish everyone a wonderful night. I hope you guys don't hate me after this reading. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll get back to our cheese me. All right. All right, guys. Don't forget, manifestation oils are running low. So go get them. All right. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.